Hello everybody, there are three news that I want to start off this video with. Number one, the big four consultancies KPMG, EY, Deloitte and PwC, they have mentioned recently that they are increasing the total number of technology architect hirings because of the rise in GCCs. These technology architects are designing and managing the tech infrastructure supporting the GCCs. The second news is around IPG. Interpublic Group has recently announced that they are opening up their new GCC Global Capability Center in Pune, and they are going to hire for roles such as media activation, product development and engineering services. The third news is with respect to HCA Healthcare. One of the leading healthcare companies in the US, they have announced that they are launching a GCC center in Hyderabad, and they will be looking out for folks in analytics, data science, AI and ML spaces. If you look at all the news, there is one thing in common, which is all these new roles in the market are coming through GCCs. Whether it is in these big four or whether it is through GCCs themselves directly, all the roles are enabled because of this rising boom. Right now, there are close to 1600 GCCs set up in India, and by 2030, that number is going to hit close to 2500. So 900 MNCs coming up in India and creating employment opportunities. So this is a space that you need to keep watching out for. The other element that I also want to ask you is around, I recently spoke about IPG and TCS in one of the videos. And what is the context, if you can just remember that? Well, TCS was in conversations with IPG because they wanted to acquire one of the digital marketing agencies that IPG owns, RGA. These patterns are very clearly emerging. The domains, the overall conversations that we are having and we are noticing in the business world are repeating themselves, and once you can understand the pattern, you will know where you can spend your time on. So please do go ahead, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And there are three emerging things from this particular news, and I will focus on these three things one after the other in this video. So let's start with the first one, that is the rise in prominence of architect roles. Yes, we all know that architect roles have been there forever, right? However, the Big Four has announced that they are increasing the hirings for these architect roles by 20 to 25% every single year, which means if they were hiring 200 architects last year, they are going to hire roughly 260 to 275 architects this year. So the number of roles are increasing in this particular segment. Well, it is difficult to crack these roles, let's be honest, because the questions, the kind of conversations that you would be having in interviews is very different. It is not just about, hey, can you write the code versus not. It is about, hey, can you design something? If you get a proposal from a client, do you know how to handle these questions? Do you know what is the cost to run these services? Do you know what are the other complications that come out if you implement this? So architect role is something where a lot of other elements also come into the picture. The partner and head of technology transformations and telecom services within KPMG India has said that their hiring strategy has been domain specific and platform specific. He said that a tech architect must have certifications. This is where Simplilearn's Cloud Architect Masters program comes into the picture. This course equips you with the skills to design, deploy and manage solutions across AWS, Azure and Google Cloud platforms. You get hands-on experience with industry-based projects on end-to-end concepts such as solution planning, implementation, cost estimations and resource monitoring. Not just that, you get a very practical experience with tools like AWS Lambda, Azure Container Services, AWS IAM and many more. And more importantly, this course helps you prepare for Azure and AWS certifications, which are very important to get any kind of job, as we have just heard from the KPMG partner. You also get access to a Microsoft Azure exam voucher. And once you complete the course, you earn a course completion certificate on the MS Learn portal. On top of the course certification benefits, Simplilearn's Job Assist will help you get noticed by top hiring companies, along with a 6-month pro membership with IIM Jobs. All in all, a course with a great set of reviews. So don't miss this opportunity to get started on your cloud architect certification journey. I have added the link in the description, you can check it out. Now, these big fours are uniquely placed to help these GCCs, because they are not only just having the technology architect kind of capabilities, they also can bring in business consultants. So together, in a lot of cases, they can help with the end-to-end transformations that these GCC clients need. The second trend that I want to talk about is with respect to AI, and in this context, I want to highlight how the product companies are thinking right now. You talk to any individual working for a product company in the Bay Area, you will start realizing a certain pattern. That is, a lot of companies have started reducing the number of people that they have, the developers that they have on new products, product development, and something around innovation. Because instead of having 10 people, they are saying we'll have 2 people in this new product development space, and we'll also have coding assistants, so that even if a project takes 3 months instead of 1 month, they are fine, because that brings in cost efficiencies for them. Now, where the AI has not significantly taken over is the L1 and L2 support in the in-flight projects, because they cannot disrupt the existing workflows. They have to make sure that the clients, the individual customers, get the support appropriately. So this will happen, this will change in the near future, but as of now, the L1, L2 projects do not have any type of automation yet, and that is where the services companies come into picture. We really don't know how long the L1, L2 and the other support projects will be continued to be taken over by the services companies. So already the quality of services that the services company undertake has come down drastically, and when the L1, L2 support projects are also taken over by automation, I'm not sure what is the kind of work that the services companies will be doing. So all in all, if there is any place where you can plug into the AI space, please do that. The common complaint is that, hey, you are always busy, you have a lot of work, but understand this particular aspect is a long-term bet for you, and this will help your career in the long run. So try to understand what is your current domain and what are the AI tools that you can learn in that particular domain. Now, the third point I want to highlight in this video is again with respect to one specific domain, which is marketing tech. Traditionally, Indian IT companies have always worked with their counterparts in the IT departments, digital transformations. But now a lot of conversations are also starting with the marketing teams, because marketing tech is also evolving, and marketing tech was not a favorite on-site offshore kind of a model. People wanted to have control over marketing, so companies did not outsource this work. But now, because of the increase in technology even within the marketing space, and also people realizing that they can do even marketing technology work when not everybody is at the same location and remote work, why not outsource it? There are a few topics within the marketing tech world which are raising in prominence, especially in the outsourcing world. One is the CRM platform and email service provider services, loyalty marketing and campaign management services, CDP and marketing automation, customer experience. And all of these things are run on technologies such as Message Gears, Bloomreach, Adobe Experience Manager, Salesforce Marketing Cloud, and Marketo. So if you are in the marketing space, see again if you can orient yourself in any possible capacity towards these technologies. All these technologies literally are just getting started, and looks like there is a long road ahead for these technologies. So just to wrap up the video, 3 things. Number 1, for targeting an architect position, you must have a certification. It's not me speaking. It is the head of technology transformation and telecom team in KPMG. Number 2, the way product companies are thinking about AI is radically transforming. And number 3, marketing tech as a domain is rapidly catching up even in the outsourcing space. If you have any more domains that you believe is also just getting started with outsourcing, do let me know in the comments. See you again in the next one. Bye bye.